Hello my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverley and it's so lovely to see you today. In this video we're going to be talking about some really easy, simple ways to bring magic into the everyday. So grab your cup of tea, let's get to it. So I've been talking a lot recently about accessible witchcraft. It's something that's really important to me because I think for me, I thought that if it didn't look like the craft, my magic didn't count. Like if it wasn't some big, elaborate, crazy spell, it just wasn't a thing. It wasn't going to work. But as you grow in your witchcraft journey, you start to realise that magic is all around us. It's from an acorn becoming a tree, it's from growing herbs, it's from so many ways. Just the sun coming out every day is magic. Like, it's incredible. And we kind of take these things for granted, you know, that's science, it's not magic. But it is magical. Science and magic is just the same thing to me. But that's a discussion for another day. Today we are talking about small little things that you can bring into your everyday that can make your day feel more magical and are not these big elaborate ceremonial magic. No offence, no shade to ceremonial witches if that is your thing. Fair play to you. But here I prefer smaller, more natural magic. I'm an elemental witch and so I love bringing the elements into my everyday, and that is what we're talking about today. Before we get to it though, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It will help my channel to grow and you'll never miss any of my content. Let's do this. So the first thing I want to talk about is enchanting your tea. Now, enchanting your tea or coffee or hot chocolate or whatever it is, whatever drink you make in the morning, is such a simple little way of bringing magic into your morning. Now, this isn't just about enchanting your tea and then just gulping it down. It's about taking a moment of mindfulness. The magic comes from sitting down and really appreciating that cup of tea and taking in the energy and the magic that you've put into your tea. A really simple way of tea enchantment is putting your tea into a cup that you have purposefully chosen that morning. It could be because of a specific colour, it could be because of a specific picture that's on it, no matter what. What matters is you've chosen it. You'll pick out your tea or your coffee or whatever and then pour your boiling water in and then just put your hand over the top, close your eyes and just envision energy going from your hand into your tea. And you want to be thinking about the things that you want to enchant. So say for example it's a warm, happy feeling throughout my day, whether it's being motivated and focused if you're going to work or school. It could be that you just want to feel cozy and safe. Whatever it is that you want to bring into your day, placing your hand over the top and then taking a moment to stir that drink 3 times towards you to bring that energy into you, and then sitting down for a minute and just really appreciating your drink. That is going to bring a beautiful moment of magic into your day before you've even done anything else. If having a cup of coffee first thing in the morning is the first thing that your brain is able to cope with, doing that will set you up for the day of being mindful, of being in the moment, of being able to see the magic around you, and it's just going to feel so lovely. The second thing is to pick a tarot card. This can be a tarot card, an oracle card, some other kind of divination method, but for me I pick 3 cards every day because I'm trying to learn tarot. So I will pick 3 cards every day, but it could be just one. Before you go to work, just pick a card, place it on your altar, just to say, you know, this is the energy of the day. This is what the day holds. It's a really wonderful way of divining what your day is going to be like, looking towards the day ahead and taking in that energy of what the day is going to be like. It gives you a moment to know what's coming, and it's just so lovely. I can't tell you how many times I love just picking out a tarot card and knowing what's to come. Yeah, just knowing what's happening. It feels so nice. And it's a really, really great way if you're learning tarot. And I talked about this in a previous video. I'll leave a link to that down below. But picking a card is a really great way, if you're learning tarot, to just start to bring that into your everyday. It's that everyday kind of mundane magic that I love to bring into my day, because mundane magic is what our ancestors would have done. They wouldn't have done these big massive spells. They more likely would have worked with energies and the plants around them. So if we want to connect with our ancestors' magic, with the magic of like where we come from, I think thinking more low energy is great. It's also great for us disabled witches, because it means that we're not using up a lot of energy. Yeah, so far you've only done 2 things and you're already going to be set up for your day. The next thing is to light a candle. Now this can be a candle for your day, this can be a candle for a deity or for a loved one, for your ancestors, but having a candle that you light every day. Now it doesn't have to be lit all day. If you're out at work, if you have children that might touch the flame, just having a candle that's lit, even for a little while you journal or while you're getting ready for bed at night. It's a really, really cozy, lovely way of just bringing a little bit of magic. I love lighting my candles in the evening because I really enjoy the cozy feeling and the atmosphere it brings to my bedroom. It just makes it feel so cozy and lovely. But also lighting a candle just brings focus. So if you're lucky enough to have a small altar, then you can just light a candle, have your tarot card there, maybe journal a little bit. It's just a really nice way of rounding out your day, and it feels really cozy, especially this time of year when the nights are drawing in. It's just so nice. I love it. And the next one is cleansing your home. Now this can be done in so many ways. For me personally, I light an incense stick or a joss stick, and I would just leave it lit on my altar, and I make sure a window is open, and it just cleanses my space. But you can also do it by playing upbeat, really nice music quite loudly. It can come from just ringing a bell around your space. It can come from these beautiful singing bowls. You can get all sorts of things. Or it can just come from dusting and cleaning your floors with things that you've made intentionally to cleanse. So there's so many different ways of doing this. You can even buy sprays that you can just spray around to cleanse if you look on places like Etsy. So there's a lot of choice there. Not everybody can have lit things, yeah? I know my last thing was candle. I know not everybody can have a candle, but you can still do candle magic with those candles that are battery operated. It gives the same effect and it's the same kind of energy. I forgot to say that. Oh my God. So it's really, really important to cleanse your space, to cleanse your home, especially if you've got somebody who doesn't have very good energy that has visited the house. I will open all the windows and just let all the energy out. I think it's so important to just really pay attention to the energy that is in your home, that's in your space, and make sure you're cleansing it regularly. I tend to do it every day, but it could be once a week, maybe on a weekend, or if you have a day off work, you spend the day cleansing your area or just tidying up a little bit, play some nice music, have a sing-along, just raise the energy in the home. It can be done very, very simply, and again, it's low energy. It's something that you don't necessarily have to do this big, massive thing. It can just be lighting a joss stick and opening a window. It can be that simple. And lastly, we're talking about picking out your clothing using colour magic. Colour magic is incredible because it can be put into spell. You can wear scarves that are a certain colour for veiling, and colour magic is so fun. I love just finding my outfits because, you know, I do videos here on the channel about vintage fashion, and a lot of the time my clothes tend to be very vibrant. I love colour. So using colour magic, choosing what I'm going to wear, choosing on what I need for the day ahead. For example, if I was going somewhere that was haunted or somewhere that has a lot of negative energy, for example, if I needed to go to court for some reason, or I needed to go to a haunted place or a museum, I might choose to wear black, as black is traditionally used to banish negativity and to cloak us. So as a witch, cloaking is very important, and it can be done with energy, but it also can be done just by choosing black in your clothing. You You can also choose red if you want to meet a new love maybe, or raise your romance, or pink for self-love. It's just endless, all the different ways that you can use this, and it's so fun. I love using fashion as part of my magic, and so colour magic is just a really simple, easy, low effort way of picking what I'm going to wear that day, a yellow top and a green skirt, and not just throwing together an outfit, but being like, well, I'm choosing this colour for this and this colour for this. Really, really easy, low energy, and perfect for us disabled witches, or witches who have chronic fatigue, or, you know, just overworked, little time. These are perfect ways to just bring that little bit of magic into the everyday, and to stop feeling like this pressure to do these big, huge things. I'm not a witch because I'm not doing these big spells. We don't all have the money to do them. We don't all have the ability to do them, but we kind of do have the ability to do at least one or two of these things every single day. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and it gives you some ideas of how to bring your magic into your daily routine. I think too often we put things off, or we think we're not legitimately witches if we're not doing that thing that we see on Instagram, or we see on TikTok, or whatever. But as witches, it's up to us to find our own path. And if we're disabled, if we're struggling with chronic fatigue, if we're struggling with problems with our health, with chronic pain, small things work so much better. I learned this the hard way, so trust me. It's okay to do those big spells. I do them maybe once a month, but it's the everyday magic that just makes my life so much better. And I hope these will give you some ideas and some things that you can bring into your everyday. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to head down below and leave it a cheeky little thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed it. I really hope that you did. I love finding ways to help others, and that is what my channel is all about, is just helping you as I learn and grow on my own journey here in witchcraft. So if you enjoyed it, don't forget to head down, leave it a like, and while you're down there, why not leave me a comment? I love talking to you all so much, and I would love to hear your thoughts and feelings. What do you do every day? What's your little bit of magic that you do every single morning? What do you do at lunchtime? What do you do before bed? I want to know all the things. I love learning from you as much as you do from me. Leave me a comment. And last but certainly not least, don't forget to head down below and hit that subscribe button. Ring that little bell so you always know when I upload. I'm usually here Mondays and Fridays. My health permitting, I always do my very best to be here with you every week, twice a week. I hope you're all taking care, having a lovely day today. Keep smiling, keep shining, and I'll see you next time. Bye!